And we visit with Oliver Sloup at Blue Line Futures. Kind of an interesting cash cattle trade last week, kind of steady here.
Yeah, steady to a little bit firmer, and I think that's got the market a little bit optimistic and upbeat to start the week. And I think a lot of that is also the fact that we didn't break down last week. So we're seeing some buyers step into the market, potentially a little bit of short covering. But the cash trade, it was, in my mind, it wasn't anything to write home about. So I don't think we're going to go screaming through the top end of resistance. And for the October live cattle, we're looking at about 111.50 being the upper end of that resistance channel. I think that that's the top end of the range, and it's a good opportunity to take some risk off the table or look to the short side. On the bottom end, basically 108. So this is the trading range we've been in over the past several months, and quite frankly, I don't see any other reason to suggest that we're going to trade outside of that until we get a new fundamental catalyst to do so, because I don't think cash is going to necessarily go screaming higher, and I think that'll keep futures range bound here for the very near term.
What about over here on the hog side of the trade, where we've learned that there is another case of African swine fever in China, and now we've got some kind of swine fever developing over here in Japan. At least they found one case, not necessarily directly related to African swine fever, but it is another issue. What are you hearing?
It is an issue, and it's something that we've been talking about for the past several weeks, and you guys have too on your show. And we think that this has the potential to become a much bigger deal than the market is pricing in right now. We're playing out to the deferreds to give us a little bit more time frame to play with using the December and February futures and options. Options give us some great exposure with limited risk. Now, looking at the front month futures, we're kind of putting that on the side burner. It is very choppy, and from the technical perspective, you might as well be throwing darts with a blindfold on. There's not a whole lot of conviction on either side of this trade. So we're looking out to the deferred months, hunkering down a little bit and establishing a longer-term long position in these lean hogs.
Oliver Sloup, Blue Line Futures here with us. They're at the edge of the trading floor in Chicago. Oliver, thank you very much.